How's it going, everybody? Doing a gum chewing what I've been playing video here tonight. It's one game, and that game is Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim, Special Edition. So it has Hearthfire, Dawnguard, and Dragonborn. I wanted to get this on the Switch. I think I'd mentioned that, but it was too expensive. I just didn't feel right paying like $50 for a game I'd already played twice on two different systems. So it was I think I got it for $14.99 on Amazon, but it was on sale, I believe. But I really got it for the expansion stuff because I never played that. Back in both times in 2011, I played it on the PS3 when it came out, and I played it on the 360 in 2016. So 2020, and I'm still playing it. I'm still playing a ton of it. I probably put like 50, 60 hours into it, even though the clock reads like 400 or 500 because, when I'm playing the game, that's what I'm playing, so I just hit the home button and turn it off, so when I start it back up, it goes back to where I was. So it's not, the game doesn't realize I'm not playing, it just thinks the game's on pause. So it went right back into it easily. I will admit, graphically I don't see much of a difference, to be honest with you. I'd have to look at the original versions to see, but the game still looks fine, but not as the game world, and it wouldn't be isn't as impressive as it was in 2011. Still a hell of a game world, but it's not as like I think I've said this before, as realized, or as I don't know what the word would be. Like a filled game world is like a Witcher 3 is. Even I guess you can compare Witcher 3 more to like a Fallout 4, because you gotta remember this is an older game, but still cool. I do love it. I've played through the Dark Brotherhood quest again. The College of Winterhold, the Mages Guild, I guess, is what it used to be called. Haven't done any of the companion stuff yet. I just haven't got to it, and I've just started the Thieves. I've done a few of the Thieves Guild missions. The Dark Brotherhood questline's cool, but it's not nearly as good as the Oblivion questline for the Dark Brotherhood. It's freaking amazing. The College of Winterhold, the Mages College, whatever, is pretty good storyline. Thieves Guild, I remember being decent. I can't remember much of the companions. I didn't hate any of them, though. I've done Hearthfire, and I played Dawnguard. Dawnguard is the vampire one. The Dawnguard find you, and they want to talk to you. And you go to their base. So there's like there's a castle for the vampires, and there's like a fort, big castle type thing too for the Dawnguard. And there's a few extra like caves and stuff. But you do find yourself going to existing areas to because I chose to be turned into a vampire, so I'm still a vampire. I'm worried. There's a mission I guess you can do to stop being a vampire, but I had to kill, I forget what his name was, the head guy. You save his daughter, and if you watched the Skyrim house tour I did, Serena is the one you save. She's like trapped, and you find out she was some spoilers here. She was put there by her mother. Eventually, you find her mother in a soul cairn, which was kind of a cool area, but it was kind of tedious, as it was when you go to that underground area where you got to find those Crimson Nirn roots. But still really cool. Dawnguard was cool. Eventually, I had to beat him, and now I run the show, even though, like everything else, everybody knows who you are, but they still have you doing tasks, I'm almost at the end of the main quest line, too. I just captured the one dragon. I forget what his name is. Orvig or something. And now he's going to fly me to where Alduin is. he's back in like Sovngarde, feeding on souls or whatever. And then I want to play, because a lot of people said, and I think 2 or 3 people on here actually said, if you want to play Dragonborn, like, do it after the main game. So I'm excited for that, because it's an island off of Morrowind, but I hope it still has like the look that Morrowind had, because Morrowind's awesome. I'd love to go back and play that again at some point. That was the game that introduced me to the series, and it had a very unique look even still, because Morrowind, and they mention it in other games, it's like a inhospitable area, because you got the mountain in the middle. I forget what it's called. Like the volcano type thing. So a lot of it's like ashland in the middle, and then you have like the kind of grassy areas on the outside and stuff. But then you had those giant bugs with these silt striders that you could fast travel with. And the funny thing about Morrowind was, if those things weren't in a city, you had to like run to the next city to get to them. But it was a cool game world. And I beat the Tribunal expansion, but I played Blood Moon, but I didn't beat it. And I beat all the Oblivion ones, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine. There might have been another small one, but anyway, this game is awesome. Same thing, I've done a lot of the daily quests, which are fun. Usually has you turning on the person you're doing it with and killing them, but they're always fun. I just did Azora's one where you go into the star to kill that guy, or star. Those are always fun. Sheogorath is the Daedric Prince of Madness. He pops up in the one mission. You talk to the other ones. One possesses a body. That was a cool one. That was the what was the Bohetheus or something? We had to bring a companion or someone to the thing, and they stick to the thing, and you got to kill them. That's where I got the armor. I think the ebony armor that I was using. But it's still cool, crafting, and leveling up. Building the Hearthfire stuff's cool. I like building the house and stuff. Like I said, I'm still having tons of fun with it. I haven't done that mission. I'm kind of debating if I want to even bother. I think it's in Markath where you end up in prison for a little bit. I don't know if I really want to, involving the Forsworn and stuff. I don't know if I want to do that stuff. But none of it's been like, I'll admit, doesn't have the same impact it had even the second time. But still cool. I'm running around trying to find certain shouts now and stuff too, because you got to find shouts because you're the Dragonborn. So there's all types of different ones. Then you got to kill dragons to absorb their souls to put them to unlock. Not all. Some of the shouts automatically unlock, but they usually are in 3 parts. But like I said, it's been fun. It's insane that like I'm putting this much time into a game that came out in 2011 now, because it's like, okay, I played the Dawnguard and I'm doing the Hearthfire, which is just building a house, adopting kids or whatever, but I'm still playing all of that main game stuff and Dark Brotherhood quests and the Mage's College and stuff, and it's like, it's kind of like, what am I doing almost? I can't wait for whenever the next one does come out. That's why I'm kind of waiting on, if I wait like a good 2 years before getting a new system, hopefully Microsoft has decided if they want to make the new Elder Scrolls exclusive to the Xbox, because obviously Microsoft owns Bethesda now. It's kind of a game changer for a lot of people. I think it would be, at least. But who knows if they actually will do that. Probably more money in having it put on PlayStation as well. I mean, it will be on the PC regardless, but for console people, if you have a PlayStation or Nintendo, you're probably screwed. There's mods in here too, which people said to check out. I haven't checked them out yet. What does it say here? The remastered version, remastered art and effects, volumetric, God rays, dynamic depth of field, and more. Like, I'm not. it looks fine, but like I said, I'd have to compare it side by side because from memory, it's not like it looks that much better. What did I just hit? It really doesn't look that much better, but it's still fun to play, so it doesn't matter. Like I said, I mean, I'm comparing the game world to like a Witcher 3, and Witcher 3 is like a really realized game world, like the cities that you go to. It's only really Oxenford and I can't remember the other ones. They're huge, like they're big and they're bustling. The cities in here are cool, like Whiterun's cool, Windhelm's really cool, Solitude's really cool, and then there's smaller ones as well. And so is Markarth. I think it's Markarth. There's two with an M. That one's like the dwarven type city, similar to if you've played Dragon Age. There's a city that's actually very similar. I wonder if they took some cues from it. I mean, they could have taken just cues from Lord of the Rings and stuff too, but and like I said, there's smaller ones like Dawnstar and Winterhold or something. This one with a Markreath, that's the other M one. And there's other very smaller kind of towns in there as well. The other one's really cool is Riften, where the Thieves Guild is actually a cool one too. But they're not like these are like supposed to be cities, and there's like 8 houses, you know. Like it's still an awesome game world though, especially when it came out. It's still cool, just like walking, getting up high in the mountains and looking out and stuff. But it's the only game I've been playing so far. I don't know if I'll take a break from it, maybe jump into one of the other million games I have to jump into, especially after Christmas. I'm gonna have like another 4 just from Christmas alone, so. And I'm going to a video game store tomorrow actually to pick up a PS2 game or two. I'm waiting for the one I got from eBay, and it's coming from the city, and the person like printed up the label on the 6th but hasn't given it to the mail people yet for some reason. Oh, I want that game though. But anyway, this is what I've been playing. Still enjoying it, and I'll do like a legitimate gameplay on it where I do a quest or something. But yeah, just playing a lot of Skyrim Special Edition. But thanks everybody for checking this out, and have a good night.